This video is to describe how the user interface of the Nomad Analyzer works. First, let's open a test campaign to have some channels to work with. Let's look at each component in the main user interface individually and then revisit some in more details. The File menu includes all the features related to campaign files, which describes the radio channels to be analyzed. The Reports menu has all the post-processing features, including the campaign player and the report generation. The Settings dialog can be invoked from the Options menu. And the Help menu contains software and hardware documentation and links. Below the menu, the hardware status bar can be found. The GPS status as well as the current position is on the left of the bar. In the middle, the status of the spectrum analyzer is shown, which includes the power reference and the sweep count. The status of the FM HDR receivers is on the right of the bar. On the top left, there is a button to toggle audio playback as well as a volume slider. The next part of the interface consists of a group of controls showing for each channel in the campaign. At the top, you'll find the name of the channel, which is also used to select which channel is played back. To the right of the channel name is a combo box to select the HD radio program. When the campaign is recording, the audio recording status will also show here. The current listener experience, usually a logo or album cover, is displayed in this square. The radio text is displayed next to it. And the view meter is displayed on the right if the level data is available. Below, the metrics table lists the metrics with recorded data for this channel, as well as the model data. The current metric selected is highlighted in blue and the metric graph becomes visible. Below the table is the spectrum analyzer's graph. And here's the metric graph. The map control displays the current point with a pulsing red circle, as well as all the past metric points. The alert list is at the bottom right, where recent messages, warnings and errors can be found. The data recording bar can be found at the bottom of the interface. On the right of the bar is the Start Recording button. Now, let's interact a little bit with the user interface. Clicking on another channel radio button or name will select another channel for audio playback, map and metric graph. Let's start audio playback by clicking on the play button and then switch the channel while playing. Notice that when changing the channel, the play button shows a blue icon while buffering. To select another metric, left-click on its name with the mouse. Left-click again to unselect the metric and hide the metric graph below. Alternatively, you can also use the up and down arrow keys to select adjacent metrics, or page up, page down to go to the top or the end of the list. Double left-click with the mouse on a spectrum analyzer graph to toggle it between bar and linear graphs. Right-click with the mouse to open a context menu, which also enables toggling the bar graph. The menu also offers to export the graph as PNG for further analysis. Note that the title and file name of the PNG contain the position and timestamp. The graphs can also be viewed in more details in a separate dialog. Let's try it out. Both spectrum analyzers' raw data in CSV format and PNG maps can be exported from the dialog. Left-clicking with the mouse on the metric graph shows the value of the nearest point. The graph can also be zoomed via the mouse wheel. Alternatively, page up and page down keyboard keys can also be used to zoom in and out of the graph. When zoomed in, dragging the mouse with the right button down will enable panning the graph. Left and right arrow keys can also be used to pan the graph. A more granular panning can be achieved by also clicking the Control key along with the arrow keys. To zoom in to specific region, dragging the mouse while right-clicking and pressing the Control key can be used. Finally, double right-clicking the mouse while holding the Control key will fully zoom out the graph. The map can be zoomed in and out via the mouse wheel. Alternatively, the scroll bar to the right can also be used to zoom. A double left mouse click anywhere on the map will recenter it to that location. A double right mouse click will open a quick report map of the main analog metric. Dragging the mouse while left-clicking pans the map. The alert list shows all the messages, warnings and errors. Click on the File button to see all of the alerts in CSV format. Click on the X button to clear the most recent alert from the list. Toggle the Mute button to mute or enable the audible alerts. Let's click on the Start Recording button to start capturing data. Note, for the demo, Nomad is recording data every 2 seconds. Notice the audio recording status label that we've discussed earlier. The data recording status bar also shows the recorded sample count. As well as how long ago and how far was the last point. Let's stop the recording now. The user interface can be customized in the first 2 tabs of the Settings dialog. The measuring units can be changed in the General tab. The General sub-tab has language and color mode options. The metric table options can be found in the next sub-tab. And the Graph sub-tab includes graph options. The map options are in the last sub-tab. Nomad supports light, dark and variable color modes. Let's see what the user interface looks like in dark mode.